Right, so today what I'm doing is jumping on a tag video. Now this was started off by Darren over at Real Talk Yorkshire. Pretty sure I got that right, Darren. And he's come up with 7 new questions for the community. So I thought I'd jump on this one. It's only been done by a couple of people that I'm aware of, videos that I've seen anyway. So I know Patricia done it over at Sprinkles at the Cinema and Roy done it over at Blue Roy Movies. So I thought I'd jump on. I think it's an open tag, so I'm not going to tag anyone. So I think everyone feel free to jump in. I think there's 7 good questions, intriguing questions. We'll go through them one by one. One of them might be a bit controversial, but it seems to be in my videos at the moment, doesn't it, with my opinions? But let's dive into these questions. So welcome back to the channel, everyone. Hope you're all well. I'm good. It's the weekend. I'm looking forward to this weekend. Sun is still out, so it's all great. But yeah, let's just dive into these 7 questions. So first up, we have got a movie with extreme weather. Now I saw Roy, because the weather's nice, he went for a film with hot weather. I've gone the opposite. Yeah, there's more you can pick from the sort of winter cold, extreme cold side. So I mean, I could have gone for your standard like Everest, which is a cracking film. The Thing, even though I've only seen The Thing once, obviously I enjoyed The Thing. So Thing, but you're not going to be surprised by the film I've picked, and it is of course a Sly film, and we're going with Cliffhanger. Why not? Why not? Action. I'm not going to go too much into the film. I mean, if you've seen Cliffhanger, you'll know, if you know Sly, you'll know what you're going to get. It's an action-packed film. One of Stallone's best, tense and terrific, which I agree. It's one of his better ones. I mean, I do like most of his films, but this is one of his better action films. Stars as Gabe on a mountain rescue, and they come across John Lithgow, criminals. They're after the cases of money, and experts in Sly have got to locate these money bags, basically. And yeah, great film. Really enjoyed this one. And yeah, this was pretty easy for me to pick, to be fair. Looked at my collection, and when I saw this I was like, yeah, this is the one. So easy start for me, and Cliffhanger. So the next question was the first movie that scared you. Now I think I'm going to be like maybe a lot of people. I know Patricia picked a film that I pretty much picked as well, to be honest. I mean, there's two, and I can't remember which one scared me first. So let's pull them both out. You won't be surprised. One is American Wealth in London, and the other is A Nightmare on Elm Street. Now I can't differentiate which, is that right? You know what I mean? I can't remember which one scared me first. This used to give me nightmares, literally. No pun intended, but I remember having nightmares about Freddy. This one, it wasn't so much the transformation. It was when he was dreaming, running through the woods, and then you see his face. Or what? That freaked me out as a kid, and that every time even when I watch that now, I'm like, yeah, I just remember as a kid that freaking me out. So I mean, if I had to sway towards one or the other, I mean, even though I had nightmares about Freddy, I think this one probably, just his face just scared me more, this one here. So I'm going to lean into American Wealth in London with this question. Both cracking films, by the way. Yeah, love them both. But yeah, we're going to go American Wealth in London for question 2. So question 3 is an amazing child actor performance. Now, if I went straight off the bat, I thought of something more recent. I mean, I know I didn't actually like the film, but I enjoyed the kid in the film, which was 28 Years Later. So, like I said, I know the film got a lot of love. I didn't think much of the film itself, but the kid, which he pretty much took on the main role, I really enjoyed that. So I was thinking of that, and then I thought, I'm going to go old school because that's how I've been doing this one. So again, could have gone with Macaulay Culkin, Home Alone, everyone's favourite, but I've gone for another favourite of mine, and we're going for Alex Vincent, who plays Andy Barclay in Child's Play. Again, I grew up with this film, so seeing him as a young kid and taking on this role and dealing with a doll, you know, obviously a scary doll in Chucky, I thought he was really good. And then he came back to play number 2. Child's Play 2. He came back to play Andy in Child's Play 2. He came back, and I enjoyed that as well. So yeah, for me, I really enjoyed Alex Vincent's performance in both the Child's Play films. So that's my pick for that one. So we're up to question 4, and this is a true crime story. A true crime movie, basically. Now, I'll be honest, I don't watch a lot of true crime movies. When I first saw it, I was like, I don't actually know that many. And then bam, I came across one. And I've gone for, again, you probably won't be surprised when I show you, and it is Goodfellas. Now, I've had to dig quite deep into this to see how true to life. And it is a true story about Ray Liotta's character Jimmy and his rise and fall in basically the mafia. And there is a book which I didn't know about. I think it was back in 1985 or something, called Wise Guy. And this film is basically about that book. And like I said, I had to read into this to take a look about how real to life this was. Now, they've had to change a few names in here just for legal reasons. So i.e. some of the surnames are not exactly the same as in real life, but the first names are. And then as for the film, they made it as true as can be, but obviously being a film, they've had to Hollywood some parts of this film. But it is a true story about Ray Liotta's character and his rise and fall of him in basically the mafia. I mean, I don't need to talk about the film itself. It's one of the great films out there. I love this film, but yeah, that was my pick for this one. But that was a tough one because, like I said, I don't watch a lot of true crime stories. But when I came across this one, I was like, I love this film, and I think this one will fit nicely. So there you go, Goodfellas. So next question, we're on question 5, and this is a film with a car chase. Now, I thought of a few straight off the bat, and I went with my first 4. But there is a film which is basically a car chase from start to finish. Haven't watched it in a while, but I just remember the film, and it is The Chase. And it's got Charlie Sheen in it and Kirsty Swanson. Now that film is literally, by the very, very start, the whole film is a car chase. Literally the whole film. And I remember enjoying it. I haven't seen it in a while, so it'd be good to go back to that. So when I saw this question, I did think of that film. But that's not my answer. Because I haven't got the film, I had one of 2 choices in my collection. And obviously, I have gone for Bad Boys. I could have picked the second one. Second one had a great car chase scene where all the cars are falling off the back of that lorry, and they're swerving in his Ferrari and that. But I've gone for the original. I've gone for the car chase scene at the end, and the dialogue that comes with it just sells it. You know, you got Martin Lawrence who's driving, and then Will Smith, once they drive and they get through that little gap, and he was like, you know, that's how you're supposed to drive from now on, that's how you drive. Obviously that is not how it was said and done. That is my best attempt, but you know what I'm saying. That scene is just great. So yeah, easy pick for me, and that car chase scene is just awesome. So yeah, great film, one of my favorite films as well. Bad Boys, the franchise as well. It's great cracking films. Bad Boys. Okay, so next question, number 6, is 3 living directors that I like. Now this is going to be my controversial take. Now I don't know about everyone else, but definitely leave me your comments on this one. Now I'm just going to say it off the bat, I don't watch films because of directors. Most of the time I don't even know who directs the film. I kind of watch the film off, well, back in the day I'll just watch a film off a trailer. If the film looks good, I'll go watch it. Now obviously I know some directors, as we know, but I'm trying to put it into words. I won't, if I really like a film and the director does another film, if that film doesn't interest me, I won't go watch it just because of the director. I.e., example, I've had to write this down. I've been more informed on directors since I've started YouTube. Prior to that, I would have been not completely blind, but it'll be here or there whether I know a director of a film. Let me know if you're the same. I don't think so. I think I might be on my own with this one. But let me put it out there. Let's start at the Steven Spielberg. I love Jaws. Obviously I love Jaws. Raiders of the Lost Ark. Jaws. Now Jurassic Park, I can take it or leave it. I only went to the cinema because my mates wanted to see it, and today I've just seen it for the first time since that day, and I probably ain't that bothered if I watch it again. Schindler's List, I know that had an Oscar. I've never ever wanted to watch that film. So you kind of see where I'm going with this. The director is not the most important, or is probably not important to me when I watch a film. Right, now I'm going to kind of backtrack actually, because I've just seen the next director I wrote down, James Cameron. Now obviously the Terminator films are 2 of my favourite films ever, but Aliens, I love Aliens as well. But when he done Avatar, I wasn't fussed to watch it because he directed it. It's not something I wanted to watch, and I only watched it recently just to see what it was like. It's not for me. So that's another one. Christopher Nolan. Interstellar, I know that's loved. It's just not for me. It's not for me, that film. The Batman trilogy, I have to rewatch. I remember liking them. It was so long ago that I'd seen them. I need to rewatch them. Martin Scorsese, to be fair, I didn't pull out all these films, but obviously Goodfellas, which I already spoke about, Casino, I love those films. Quentin Tarantino, again, Pulp Fiction I really enjoyed. Reservoir Dogs I didn't enjoy. So I've got, and the rest of the films I need to watch, so they're actually on my shelf ready to watch those films. So again, I don't know if I like it or not. One I liked, one I didn't, and I haven't really seen the others. And what's the last one I put down? David Fincher. I didn't even know he directed Seven, Fight Club. Again, Seven I enjoyed. Fight Club I can't remember. It'll be like watching it for a first time. So yeah, that's basically how I come across with films. For me, it's more the film than the director for me. But give me your thoughts on this one. I think it's going to be quite a hot topic with the director angle. But when I saw that, so I couldn't actually answer this one. I mean, if I had to go on the films I like, then it would be Martin Scorsese, Steven Spielberg, and James Cameron, because they've got some of the favourite films that I like. So I guess I did answer it in the end, but I've just taken a long way to get there. But there you go. Give me your thoughts on this one. So the last question, question 7, and this is a movie rated less than 5 on IMDb. I wasn't sure if 5 counted, so I've got 2 films here. Let's just show you the 5 first, and then I'll end it with one that's 3.8, and then that's a definite answer. So if I'm allowed 5, I'd rather have my first one, which will be, again, this will be a hot take. I enjoyed this one, and it's Superman 3. I like the bad Superman angle. Again, this is going back to my last video where we're talking about growing up with films. I grew up with this film. This is probably one I probably watched the most, Superman 3, as it was always on TV as well. So I constantly watched it. I like the bad / good Superman in this one. And I really enjoy this film. Is it as good as 1 and 2? No, but I do enjoy it. But this is rated 5. So if I'm allowed to have this one, Darren, I will go with this one. But if not, there's a backup. This one is rated bad. And I think most of the community think it's bad. I enjoy it for what it is. I'm not saying I love it, but I can stick it on and watch it. It's not a one and done film for me. And might get some pelters for this one. And we've gone for Halloween Resurrection. Yeah, I know. You know, what can you do? It is what it is. I enjoy it for what it is. You know, Busta Rhymes and co in a house filming. But, it's quite hard to find a film, to be fair, that's rated so low. But this one, I thought, yeah, in my collection. I wanted to pick something within my collection. And obviously, I haven't got the biggest collection in the world. So, there you go. Yeah. Tell me what you think of that one. I mean, yeah. I know it's not regarded as a good film. That's why it's so low on IMDb. But I don't listen to IMDb. I like what I like. You like what you like at the end of the day. But there you go. 7 questions. Hope I answered them correctly. Nice one, Darren, again, for putting out another 7. I enjoyed doing this one. I enjoyed doing these tags on through the community. It's a lot of fun. Like I said, I'm not going to tag anyone. No one tagged me. I just thought it's fun. I'll do it. So yeah, it's open. It's open to anyone. It'll be good to see other people's opinions on these 7 questions. Right, that's it. It is Saturday morning. I've got I've got a long day, barbecue with my bros, and a lot of driving around for my son. So I've got my standard Saturday to get on with. So wanted to get this video done for later. Enjoy the weekend, everyone. Enjoy the weekend. Hope you all have a good one. Like, comment and subscribe and everything else. I really enjoy the messages with people. And I'll catch you again on Thursday. I've got a poll running for cinema, 4 films, whatever you pick by the end of Sunday. I'm going to go to watch it Monday, and that'll be my review vid for Thursday. Okay, so I'll see you then. I'll see you. Take care, and I'll see you all Thursday. See ya.